Just to get you up to speed, I live in a 2-bedroom basement suite underneath the Landlords. I pay my rent money to a property manager who in turn gives that money to the landlords. On July 13th, the property manager made a visit to my home claiming that both mine and the roommates' checks for the rent were never received. For 8 months now, my roommate has paid by direct deposit his rent money. Over the years before then, when he paid manually, there were several occasions which he was late paying the rent. Each time, Pat Robinson, the property manager, wasted no time in phoning looking for this money.
I am so angry.
Yet this time, however, 13 days go by without a word. Right after an altercation at the end of the month with the landlord regarding a hose and using it on the hottest day of the year, which happened right after, coincidentally, we requested the landlords to make some home repairs, which were never even attempted. We have a realtor, like a home life realtor, and she came down to say that the rent wasn't paid on time.
It looks like Canada Post maybe lost it because they definitely have not cashed it. So maybe it got lost in the mail.
It's strange.
We have thousands and thousands of clients, but this check that went out is not cashed.
All-Star property manager Pat Robinson has received Derek Touchot's rent money for 8.5 years directly with no issues. Yet now, right after the landlord has a personal problem with Derek about using the hose during the heat wave to cool off, right after requests to make home repairs were ignored by said landlord. It just happens that the rent money mysteriously doesn't arrive along with Derek's roommates. And for some reason, the property manager takes 13 days after not receiving the money to say anything about it. And when Pat does mention the missing rent money, she also mentions the landlords wanting to evict Derek, but for smoking on the property, which has been allowed for years, and not missing the rent payments. Does this sound normal to anyone?
Okay, where do I start? Let's just start. Is Pat Robinson available?
She is not in at the moment. I can take a message and have her return your call.
I need to explain something here. Yesterday I was paid a visit at my house. It's a 2-bedroom basement suite. She said that rent had not been received. Now my rent is sent automatically. I don't have to do it myself, it just comes to her. And it's been doing that for 8.5 years. Every month. That's 8.5 times 12. That's a pretty big number. It always shows up on time.
How could this be happening to me?
The other person also has his from a different source sent automatically to Pat Robinson. Now going back about 2 weeks ago, without dragging you too much into a bunch of drama, there was an argument with the upstairs people who are the landlords.
I don't want that to just go inside.
Who would receive their money from Pat, right, from us, and they wanted to evict us over a very frivolous matter. That seemed to blow over. Time went by, and all of a sudden we received a knock at the door from Pat, saying that she hadn't received the rent, which seems so strange for a number of reasons. Not only did it come right on the heels of this attempted eviction.
I'm so sorry. Do you mind holding for just one moment? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Hi there. Thank you so much for waiting. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
Okay, so this, I don't mean to cut you off at all, but so basically you've reached our main office. I am a receptionist. I actually am not part of the property management division.
What I suspected was that she was lying. In other words, to side with the landlords to help evict us, as if we wouldn't be able to figure out that she was lying. But in fact, the other person was able to phone up yesterday, which I have recorded to make sure for proof, that his money did in fact reach Home Life Realty on the 1st of July.
I want to know about my rent, whether or not it was paid on the 1st. Dollars should be going to, well, what's the name of it?
Home Life Realty.
Home Life.
Is that automatically, or is
Yes,
that
it's been coming out automatically for 8 months.
And Home Life Planner takes it out?
No, I send it to them.
So Maxi, July 1st, there was a transfer out of going into another mission account.
There was.
Out of your Maxi account, not out of your checking account.
Yeah,
by coincidence.
Okay, that, could you tell me what the account that went to?
There's a Board of Trust account, Home Life Realty.
Home money. So they lied.
Hello?
Hello, Pat. This is Derek here.
Yes?
Okay, first of all, want to know if you had found or received the rent amounts, the rent money.
It's not in the bank, so I don't do the accounting. Where do you think it is?
Well, where does it normally go? It goes to the Home Life.
It goes to the office, and they have got...
Gets money from a different source than I do. It's like an old age pension.
I know that because I'm there, yes.
Oh, I see. Well, what happened is he phoned yesterday after you left, and they clarified that the office had received it on July the 1st, actually.
Okay, let me go into the bank. Just a sec. Oh my God.
What's that?
I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Just a minute, please.
My name's Pat. I have a great job, even though I'm a liar, and not very smart. I kick this ball around, like it's my brain. My name's Pat, and I don't have a brain.
Yeah, I guess it does, but it doesn't say that they're in the wrong bank account.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you got it, but there was a mistake. They kind of missent it somehow.
The bank sent it to the wrong bank account. This is a system-generated transfer. So I guess Michelle didn't even know what it was for.
Okay, so someone made a mistake, but you can still use that same money then, obviously.
Yeah, I can, yeah. It's not in the bank.
You can still use that same money then, obviously.
Yeah, I can, yeah. It's not in the bank.
Okay, is my money in the same thing?
Absolutely not. We deposit your money, and the check never came to our office.
I know that she is withholding information. She tells lies.
Okay. Well, that means that there may have been a problem with the post office.
I don't know. You'll have to go and get another check.
Okay, now who should I be talking to to figure this out? Because this is pretty serious. I'm getting threatened with an eviction notice.
Yeah, so again, I'm about to tell you the process. There's two
Okay.
options there.
Okay.
You either get someone from the management company from Home Life Glen Eyre to go into the office, sign what's called a lost and stolen supplier form. So one of you have to go there. Either you have to go and pick it up, or they have to go pick it up, sign it and date it from them because it's in their name. So it's fastest if you go to the office, grab that form, take it to your landlord, they sign it, bring it back to the office. Then once we have the legal document saying they never received it or cashed it, we can stop payment and reissue it right away.
Okay, they sign it and what is it? Sign it and reissue it, or what is it? Sign it and
Sign and date.
sign and.
It's to sign and date the lost and stolen form.
So if I go there, I give it to them, and then they go right back and do it.
Yeah. Well,
Wouldn't it be better if they just went to themselves, and that would just save me a trip, though?
Yeah, they will. Some management companies won't do that. They don't want to do the thing. I'm just letting you know the check is outstanding, which means it hasn't been cashed. Whether they've received it or lying, or whether they didn't receive it, it definitely hasn't been cashed. So we can cancel and reissue it once they've signed that document. That's all I can tell you, sir. I have no idea what your landlord's doing.
Then I have to give it to you, and you have to go there and sign something. Or you can just go there yourself and do it. It would probably be quicker, because
No,
you're.
I'm not doing it. I live in Chilliwack. I'm not running around.
I know, but if you.
have to do it.
No, what I'm saying is, once I go there, I have to give it to you, and then you have to go there anyway. That's
Well,
what.
then you'll have to take it to the Abbotsford office and they'll sign it.
Why do I have to take it to the Abbotsford office?
Because we have no mission office anymore. It's all in Abbotsford.
The bank thing? I don't know. I want to say she's lying because the way it is, but I mean, could someone have really made some mistake there and then this other mistake at the same time? Even if the post office did make a mistake, this whole thing just seems really weird.
I believe Derek. I don't believe Pat. I think Pat seems like she has a compulsive behavior issue, and also acts as if she is addicted to drugs. Oh God, why can't they just leave Derek alone?
I understand the frustration, and I'm very sorry that I can't help you more.
Is there anyone you can transfer me to who works at Home Life and Mission that I could talk to at this time and just ask a couple investigative questions?
No one is available at the moment, and our mission branch is actually merged with our Abbotsford.
So wait, is that place abandoned now?
I'm sorry. Give me 1 moment.
All right.
Yes. So our mission branch is actually closed.
You are the Abbotsford one. Okay.
Yes.
Like if I wanted to talk to someone else, so let's say Ray works there, some guy named Ray, you wouldn't be able to put me on with Ray to talk to Ray?
No, because the one person that may be able to help you is actually in a meeting at the moment. So like I said, I will get someone to give you a call back.
Pat had a child once. It died during birth.
I'm dying. Help me.
Hi, you have reached the Mission Post Office. If your call is regarding any delivery or tracking issue, please call customer service at... Please select from one of the following 6 options. For information, assistance, or concerns with the Solutions for Small Business program, press 1. If you want to arrange or reschedule a pickup, press 2. For tracking and delivery status, to check the status of an item, press 1. Please enter the tracking number, including letters.
I don't have a tracking number.
For example,
Try Shoppers Drug Mart and ask them to transfer you to their post office.
Please
Okay.
Thank you for calling Canada Post. Goodbye.
Ugh.
By watching this, you will feel Derek's pain. You will feel the hard, dishonest trust of Pat's penis.
I wanted to just get her to understand, and maybe something would change. Maybe.
To get HR 2049 lost supplier form, have Home Life Glen Air sign and date and return to office. So yeah, they should be able to print it off because it's going to be in their name.
Okay.
Because they have to state that they didn't receive it, and then once they've signed the document, you can return it, and then we cancel that check and then reissue.
I'm trying to clarify if the post office really did have a problem, and I've been asked.
I have no idea. You'd have to talk to Canada Post.
No, I know that I already did, but the thing was, they require a tracking number, and you should have a tracking number you can give me, then I can give that to them for the.
No, we don't have tracking numbers.
Well, who has the tracking number?
I have no idea, sir.
What if it was mailed and not delivered by Canada Post? Who would I phone to find out where the mail went?
Well, we're making an assumption that the mail, maybe it was a new postman, maybe it got dropped off in the wrong box, maybe it's still at Home Life, but they've misplaced it. I don't know, sir, right?
Well, maybe I could phone the place in Vancouver and figure out if they know about the tracking number. Do you have a number for them?
No, sir, I don't. The checks are sent by Financial Services branch, so I have no idea.
Look at Derek's macaroni shirt. Why would anyone try to kick a person out of their house who wears a macaroni shirt?
Basically, it's an outstanding check that we can cancel and reissue.
Yeah, it just seems pretty coincidental that this all happened at the same time. The 2 different checks from 2 different places not showing up on the same time that the landlords wanted to evict us, and then she comes over 2 weeks late.
Well,
it seems very fishy.
Well, yes, it does. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It does sound like, but...
I mean, the weird thing is, in the event that they did anything wrong and then they do this, I mean, it's just a waste of their time too, so I don't even get it.
My name's Pat, and I don't have a brain.
It's a waste of everyone's time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once they sign that document, then they're going to get their rent check, so the eviction notice will be null and void.
Of course. So, let's just say theoretically, in a hypothetical universe, let's say they had the check and it was sitting on a desk, but they hadn't cashed it.
Yeah.
Because they haven't cashed it, that doesn't prove that it isn't sitting on a desk somewhere there.
100 million%.
Okay, that a person was caught having 2 checks and not cashing them and lying that they never received them. Isn't that going under some kind of fraud penalty?
I don't know. You'd have to call RTB, residential tenancy.
Oh,